for and what your passion is about what you're doing.
Yeah, hi Paul. Thanks for having me today. So currently I'm building a software solution to bypass iOS 14 restrictions. Actually, not only iOS 14, but other third-party cookies restrictions. So a little bit story of myself as I started 12 years ago as an online entrepreneur with a bunch of unsuccessful projects. But several years ago, we created several successful software solutions. Most of them were for ClickFunnels. And in the same time, we were already drop shipping. Last year, we generated something about $7-8 million in revenue. So we're multiple 2CC club winners.
Congratulations.
And yeah, thanks. Yeah, and last summer, we were researching the opportunities. How can we leverage our ads tracking? I mean, Facebook ads tracking. And we came with the idea that we need to integrate Facebook, one of the Facebook tracking method called Conversions API. This method helps to send information to Facebook, not from the website, but directly from the server where your website is hosted. Sorry. So we built this solution directly for ourselves, for our own e-commerces. But last December, like 2 months ago, I came with the idea that we need to build like an end user solution for all of the ClickFunnels, DropFunnels, and other platform users
So if I can
for them
interrupt
to
you,
leverage.
what was the exact problem you were facing with when it comes to Facebook advertising?
Yeah, so we faced a problem that we were lack of like 30-40% of actual conversions in our Facebook.
Okay.
So let's say we have 200 orders per day. I mean actual orders per day. Yeah, we run Facebook traffic only. So there can be like a little bit other traffic like organic or maybe like word of mouth or something like that. But mainly is Facebook traffic. But in Facebook Ads Manager, we see like 140, 130 conversions, and we're lack of significant amount of conversions. Problem is that we spend money and we don't know where these conversions came from. Yeah, so we spend money inefficient.
And how many ad
So
types are you running? Are you like five different split variations? So you're trying to figure out which one is the best one to focus on?
yeah, so actually we run a lot of ads. Like for our main of e-commerce, we like spent something about $5-6 thousand per day.
Wow.
And yeah, so it's very huge, like a lot of campaigns, a lot of ad sets, a lot of ads, and it helps for us. This solution helps for us to be more efficient, to make data-driven decisions, to know exactly where each conversion came from. So just leverage our tracking accuracy. Yeah, and in December, we understood that there is no solution for other merchants. I mean, like ClickFunnels and DropFunnel users. So we decided to shift our solution and to make it not only for us, but to make it for all of the users. So that's why how we came with the Capibox idea. And now we're helping users to bypass iOS 14 restrictions as iOS 14 restriction is the biggest problem currently for Facebook.
So even though you're bringing this new to the market, this isn't new because you guys have been using this. And what kind of return would you see once you started implementing Capibox's system?
Actually, we reached almost 100% of ads tracking accuracy.
Wow.
So yeah, so it's actually it's a for us it was the best decision in 2020 to implement this conversions API of Facebook because we know where each dollar of our ad spend is spent. When you know where each dollar is spent, so you know how to optimize your budget, where to reduce budget, where to increase it, what ad is need to be changed, maybe new creatives, new copies, and so on and so on. So it helps to you to have a full picture of your
Nice.
Facebook paid traffic. Yeah.
And I'm assuming you went through a lot of pain to figure all this out.
Yeah, it was for us a big challenge actually.
Probably thousands and thousands of dollars. People don't understand until you build something. Do you want to show us a little bit of how it's like for someone jumping into the system?
Yeah, let's jump. I will share my screen.
All right, I will. I'll have to enlarge you a little bit.
Yeah, currently we are connected with 5 platforms: ClickFunnels, DropFunnels, FunnelAir, Typeform, and Gumroad. But we are looking for more platforms to connect and to introduce. Actually, we receive like several emails every day for asking us to integrate platforms and like builders I have never had actually. Because a lot, yeah, so it's a big problem not only for ClickFunnels and DropFunnels community, but for other platforms as well. This is our website. It's explaining how Capibox works with all the beautiful web elements. So let's jump straight to Capibox dashboard. Actually, we provide 7-day free trial. Okay, let's create like poll to podcast@capibox.com. Yeah, so we're signed up.
So is the average Facebook user going to have a problem using this at all, or like some challenges?
No, actually, we did is as simple as possible, like without any coding, without any like complicated stuff. So I will show how. Like this is the dashboard, yeah. So there is no like it's super minimalistic. So if you don't know what to do, there is a user guide here, a user guide by each platform. So you select like drop funnels, and there are like documents explaining how to find with the visuals, yeah, step guides how to connect Capibox with the platform. Okay, so let's jump to connection settings, and I will show how it is. So when I click on connect funnel, I need to select the platform. So let it be like drop funnels. So for us, it will be poll podcast test funnel. Yeah, so what you need to do here, Capibox integrates Facebook with your platform. So there are 2 types of connection. Yeah, first of all, connection is between Capibox and Facebook, and second connection is between your platforms like DropFunnels and Capibox. Okay. So the first connection, Facebook and Capibox, you need to copy and paste here your Facebook pixel ID. If you don't know where to find it, you can click on the question mark. There is a document will show you how to find the pixel ID. Yeah. So you go to your events manager, copy the pixel ID and paste it here. So now it's just random numbers. Then you need to copy and paste here the access token of your pixel. Also, if you don't know where to find, you click on the question mark and there is a step guide in details how to find it. So I put it here like a random characters. Then you need to copy the test. Actually, you don't need to copy, but we recommend to copy it to ensure that connection between Capibox and Facebook is successfully connected. Yeah. So you enter your test event here. You also, if you don't know where to find it, question mark with the user guide, and then you click on test event. And actually now there is an error because this is a random numbers. But if you put like valid pixel ID, valid access token, and valid test event, you will receive here a success message. So this is the first connection between Facebook and Capibox. The next connection is Capibox with DropFunnels. So here what you need to do, you need to copy a webhook and paste it into your funnel DropFunnels. So if you don't know where to put it, you also click on the question mark and there is this user guide how to find the place where you need to paste the webhook. And to copy the script of Capibox and paste it in the head of your funnel. I mean the global head, like not on the one page, but the global website. So when everything is done, you click on activate, and that's all.
That's it.
Yeah, so drop funnels Capibox connection is here, and Capibox connection to Facebook is here as well. So how to make sure that everything works perfectly, right?
Yes.
So you create a test order, and if you, I mean, like test order on your order form or on your opt-in form, if you are if you have like lead generation funnel, here you will receive an actual date of the last activity. If this a lead, so when the last lead appeared, if there is an order, when the last order was placed. So here you will receive a date and time. So this means that connection is valid and Capibox works perfectly. So it's actually super simple. It's when you set up it for first time, maybe it will take like 3-4 minutes, but when you set up like 7, 10, 20 funnels, so it like will take for you 2 minutes per funnel. So it's actually super easy. Also, there is one feature which implemented by, it was asked by many of our users and we implemented. So you have an option to choose either to include upsell orders into the total value of purchase conversions or not. So let's say you sell like main product, then you have 2 upsells. Yeah. So you can switch this option, and if user buys main product and 2 upsells, so we will send the total value of all products purchased to Facebook. If feature is turned off, then we will send only the value of the first product.
Nice.
Excluding upsells. Yeah, I think this is an awesome feature to optimize your ads. Yeah, so actually it's super simple. Maybe I will turn off the screen sharing and we can jump to conversation. Connecting Capibox with your platform is super easy. So we recommend to use it as early as you can, because already iOS14 problem is already here. So it started from January 7th, and so Facebook is struggling here to bypass this problem, but you can bypass it by connecting Capibox. So our pricing is super affordable.
It's under $40, right? Or is like 40 like.
Yeah, we charge $39 per month for unlimited connections. You can connect like 20 funnels, and you can make like thousands of conversions. Because one of our competitors, like a huge software company called LeadsBridge, they charge you per conversion. So actually, wow. So we are cheaper, and also we don't ask access to your personal Facebook account. If you want to connect with Zapier or LeadsBridge, you need to provide them access to your personal Facebook account. So I think that our connection is more reliable in this place.
Nice. And just so people know, like, you are actually using this, you verified it. This isn't some like, because you know how you buy some jinky software, like you guys are putting lots of attention and money into this. So I would think that this has been tried and true and tested.
Yeah, so first of all, we built this software for our own e-commerces last year. So we tested for like 2-3 months. In December, we understood that there is no solution, and we jumped into the challenge to build an end user solution for all of the users. Yeah, so we built this solution. Currently, we have like, I don't know, maybe already like 300-400 users using it actively, and most of them are super satisfied. So they see like a huge increase in accuracy. For several customers, it was like a complete game changing for Facebook advertising. So yeah, also we react to Facebook changes super fast. In the beginning of February, like on the 2nd or 3rd day of February, Facebook released a message that from the 15th of February, like 2 days ago, new changes in Facebook advertising will be implemented. So for us, it took like 2 days, and already on the February 5th, all of our Capibox customers were had these changes implemented on their ads. So we react super fastly for
Wow, that's great because
for these changes, right?
yeah, you don't want to upset customers. I'm really amazed that this is a much needed thing because every time I log into my ad manager, I see the whole iOS 14 thing. And then for some reason yesterday when I logged in, it seemed extra, like the language changed a little bit more. And it is like, hey, like almost saying like, you're not going to be able to do anything. We're going to change your old ad sets. Like all this data is potentially going to be gone.
Yeah, because the Facebook monetization is ads. Yeah. So they're interested in your success. If you are successful on Facebook, you spend more money on advertising, they earn more money. So that's why they're pushing you to implement new softwares, to adapt to new changes, and Capibox is one of the way to do that.
Nice. Awesome. So I will put a link in the description. So for those who want to go ahead and try it out, and you said there's a 14-day trial, is that correct? Or 7-day?
Yeah, so 7 days.
7-day trial.
7-day trial.
Yeah.
Yeah, 7-day trial. Also, we are super responsive on in our Capibox community group in Facebook. So if customers like have questions or issues, they can post here, and our team will reply. Also, support@capibox.com email is monitored personally by me now.
Oh, wow.
So because I want to jump into all of the issues, because we're just started 2 months ago. So I want to jump in all of the issues to understand them personally. And I'm now like digging issues with the tech team personally. Yeah. So you can also reach me at support@capibox.com. And what I want just to say for all of the advertisers. So the earlier you start using Capibox, the more competitive advantage you have over other Facebook advertisers. So you increase ad accuracy. It means that Facebook understands that you can spend more, you can spend like efficiently your money, optimize your budget, and that's why they will give you more good traffic. Yeah. So that's why I want to encourage people to start using proper software for tracking accuracy.
And so for a lot of people who work in the agency space who maybe have people with smaller budgets than $5,000 a day, I saw the pricing model, which would make sense to use this because I think we had mentioned before, just one conversion that you can start to track will actually pay for a month's worth of using the software.
Yeah. So actually our monthly fee is $39. So it's the cost of average Facebook conversion. So for the cost of average Facebook conversion, you get the software which provides you accuracy and help you to earn more, help you to track your conversions and to know which campaign or ad set triggered this conversion. So you can pay for one conversion, but potentially you can get unlimited amount of conversions. Yeah, it depends on your budget.
I can't wait to dive into it and start using it for clients who need this sort of help because it sucks. Like especially right now in this time when businesses are getting hammered. In the e-commerce space, yeah, a lot of people are just taking off, but there are a lot of local places that really depend on getting those leads, and so I think this is a very needed space for all of us marketers. But also, like I think of the local mom and pops who need that as well. But this is an awesome thing.
Yeah, actually, it doesn't matter if you are a local or global company, if you have lead generation funnel or you're e-commerce and drive like physical products. It doesn't matter. Tracking is the same for either leads or purchases. So and also local businesses and global businesses. So
and what's the name of the group again that you made on Facebook?
It's a Capibox community. Yeah. Okay. So you can find the link on the left side of Capibox dashboard when you sign up. Yeah.
I will
So
definitely be jumping there, and I would encourage others to sign up because the way I look at it is you have done it, which a lot of people are pursuing, especially in the marketing space, definitely through your awards. It's clear to say that you are an expert who has reached that level of success. Um, and the fact that you're answering support tickets, I would say, hey, for $37 a month, I would use the system and just try to be closer to people like you. If at a minimum, to raise your game. That's what I would say for people who are like, hey, how do you do this? Because you're going to be around other people who are spending that kind of money, and you're naturally to start picking up tips and things you're doing. But of course, Capibox is first. But I really think you got something there. You should be able to help other people. But that's up to you.
yeah, so actually we're planning to integrate more platforms. Now we're talking with several more platforms because they don't have API connections or webhook connections. So we want to contact the platform founding team and to talk to them directly. So now I won't disclose what are the platforms, but now we're talking with several quite popular platforms.
And correct me if I'm wrong, you're also going to be planning on dealing with this with the Chrome issue that's going to be coming up?
Sorry?
Did you say something like Chrome's also going to be implementing? So it's not going to just be Facebook. Something about we had mentioned this before, and
Okay. I understood. Yeah. So actually, Google Chrome will join this third-party cookie blocking party since 22. Yeah. So 2022, and there will be like even bigger issue with ads tracking than we have now. So currently, we don't have any solutions how to integrate Google server-side tracking because it's super complicated. But we have like quite plenty of time to find out out the solution. How can we make it in the user-friendly way? So currently, I can't promise it, but definitely we will research the options to do that.
awesome. And do you have a future board for the software as well that's posted? Future.
Okay. So like a pipeline, yeah.
Yeah, your pipeline or
Yeah,
future board. There you go.
yeah. So actually now we're super focused on integrating new platforms and make like an exposure of Capibox. And the bigger amount of users we have, the more requests we will get about features. Yeah. So about this upsell feature, yeah, it wasn't like requested by our team. It was requested by the users. So we saw that a lot of users are requesting the same feature. So it means that feature is demanded. So we implement it. So we're super active with customer feedback and customer communication. So if we see something, a lot of customers will ask us, we definitely will implement it.
Well, I think you said this is a steal. I got a feeling that your prices are going to be going up. It it only happens to software as more and more people use it, and the problem is I don't think a lot of people know how big the problem is. I think that's part of because they don't check conversions maybe. But for those who do and understand how important it is to be able to tweak your different ad types and to push more money into the ones that are winning versus the ones that are failing. When you don't know, you're just kind of like doing a shotgun approach. And so for people who need that, because for the amount of money you were spending at $5,000 a day, and just looking at one campaign, you're literally talking thousands of dollars of difference in sales by being able to tell those results.
Yeah, but Paul, if let's say you spend $100 per day, yeah. So like from the month view, you spend $3,000, yeah.
Yeah.
And let's say you can increase your conversion or your like, efficient of your ad spend for like 10%, yeah. So your let's say return on ad spend is like 4. So you spend 3,000, you get 12,000, and you increase by 10%. So you get like 1.2 thousand revenue more just for $39 because of ad tracking accuracy.
Yeah.
So math, yeah, do your math, and you will understand that like $39 is nothing.
Well, that's really awesome, and so I would encourage everybody to sign up, go check out the group, and I think a lot of us who don't want to get involved in the technical, from watching your demo, it made it look super easy. So I'm excited to jump in there and be able to help out and share. So I'll put the links of your group and the actual Capibox in the show notes. So are you the only CEO in this company, or are you kind of partnered up with a
No,
couple of them?
we're three people working on Capibox. So one people like for completely tech, our CTO, and we're two people working on the more on the business side.
Nice, nice. Well, I'm super excited for you. Thanks for jumping on. Any final words you'd like to say?
Yeah, what I want to say, like for all Facebook advertisers, if you run paid traffic, so guys, jump on the server side tracking trail. Yeah, Capibox is a software which represents server side tracking of Facebook. The earlier you jump, the more competitive advantage you have. So just be smart and use proper tools for tracking.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much, and hope to talk
Thanks,
to you soon.
Paul.
Keep me updated, and I'll get all the notes and stick them in the links below. Thanks.
Cool. Thanks, Paul.